Yo, chat, we got the Hawk Tuah girl's downfall. It's getting worse. Get into it.
One viral video. That's all it takes to make someone a star in this era. And for Haley Welch, better known to the planet as the Hawk Tuah girl, she was intent on milking the fame that she got from that street interview for all it was worth. Over time, she reached a level of notoriety beyond her wildest dreams, and seemed like she could really parlay that unlikely come up into a sustainable career. But then, she got caught up with that age-old part of human nature that's destroyed countless people before her, and has no doubt to wreak havoc on others to come. She got greedy. And now her attempts to mount a comeback have faltered time and time again, with the public never willing to forgive nor forget what she did. It's your boy Luesta, and this is the fall of the Hawk Tuah girl.
Go follow him,
But
chat.
how did it all go so wrong for her? As within just 6 months of first appearing on the world's radar, it seemed like she tarnished whatever reputation she had in the first place. So by now, you know how the story begins. On one evening in June of 2024, a spring factory worker named Haley Welch changed her life forever with just one seemingly trivial sentence.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk to and spit on that thing. You get me?
I don't get you. I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawk to and spit
No,
on
like-
it. Spit on it.
Within a matter of days of the video clip being posted, her face was known all over the world, with merch being sold and the phrase Hawk Tuah becoming one of the most searched for terms on the internet. But
Bro, that is crazy. You could go viral overnight, bro. All you need is one night, one viral thing, and it can happen, bro. That's how, you know what I'm saying? Anything can come true. Anything where y'all put your mind to it, y'all trying to be a content creator, all y'all need is that one video to go viral, bro. Trust me.
this was never in the stars for Haley, a woman from rural Tennessee who'd endured a rough upbringing.
My mama a crackhead. You don't want her.
Is she an actual crackhead?
Yeah, I'm a crack baby.
Are you?
Yeah.
Haley, are you okay? Blink twice.
Why do you think I'm so funny?
You are
That's
like
one.
a genius marketer by accident.
Thank you.
Is this the key to making successful women in business doing crack?
I guess so.
Maybe this is your superpower. Maybe we should prescribe crack to all
pregnant women.
pregnant women.
Nah. Ew, bro, it's dirty.
Because a lot of women overthink things, right?
Yeah.
They overthink it. You just say it, it just comes out, it's authentic. We need to kill some brain cells. This is
Yeah.
the way to make women successful. Some crack in utero, kill all those extra brain cells that just make you doubt yourself and be a perfectionist.
And then your baby's gonna come out of the womb like dabbing or something.
Yeah,
Bro, what?
just a star.
Yeah.
Crack in utero makes stars.
I agree.
I did this all wrong. I didn't do drugs when I was pregnant. That was my mistake.
Once content living with her grandma in the small town of Belfast, Haley struggled with the newfound fame, but knew it was her shot to do something more with her life. She once reflected in an interview that she was always kicked when she was down growing up, and that the new platform she obtained was something she wouldn't have expected in a million years. And seeing others profit off a moment that she herself played
What?
a major part in made her want to go get a bag like everyone else. I was like, okay, everyone else is making money off it, and they're not even the ones who got interviewed, you know? So I wanted to do something about it. And the first thing I did, I went and found an attorney. And then he led me to my team that I'm with now. Despite the fact that they made her a global phenomenon, Haley had beef with Tim and DTV, the channel that posted the original interview clip, with the creators insisting that she definitely has ill will towards us. Although it wasn't the kind of
What? Why? They're the reasons why she's famous.
infamy she necessarily wanted, Haley decided she could either cry about it or use it as a springboard.
What do you do now? Because now you have management, now you have a team. What are your plans moving forward? Like, do you want to still be the hook to a girl, or do you want to?
I don't really want that to be like my image. Like hot to a girl. I don't see that being like
A
my
forever
thing. You know?
thing?
Yeah, I don't want to be known as that.
I mean, it's funny, and you're also only 21, so you kind
Yeah.
of said something silly. And I think half of the internet also is on your side with that, where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like you're out drinking
Like she's just too young for that, bro.
after a night with
Oh,
your
yeah.
friends. You get asked, "What is something crazy you do in bed?"
Oh yeah.
Hook to. It was funny.
I was being a little bit of a smartass too. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna come up to me with a microphone and ask me something like that. Oh, well, I'm gonna hawk to it and spit on it. You know. I don't mean nothing by it.
Yeah, you were like actually being serious.
Oh, yeah.
You were just joking.
Determined to be more than a catchphrase, Welch would continue to try and distance herself from the gimmick with every interview. But it's fair to say that not everyone believed that was possible. Girl, we don't want to know your real name. You the Hawk Tuah girl. Deal with it. I give her a month before everyone forgets. And in hindsight, it's perhaps better than the reputation she has now instead. Still, Haley doubled down, dispelling some of the rumors that surfaced about her origins before leaving her job behind to head for Hollywood.
Wait, what were you doing for your job?
Well, I have to sit up and get ready for about 30 minutes, and then I'll just go on and go get me something to eat for breakfast, and then I'll go into work. But I worked in a spring factory. I'm not a school teacher.
That was my next question, because
Or a
everyone said that
bartender.
you were a teacher and got fired from your job.
No, I'm not even old enough to be a teacher.
I was gonna say, because you're 21, I'm like, this is illegal. Who
Exactly.
are you teaching?
Yeah, because you gotta get a
So you weren't a
degree and
teacher.
stuff.
Or a bartender.
And also, I've heard rumors that your dad is a preacher.
My father is so far from a preacher, it's crazy.
So
a
everything
little
has just
offended.
been made up.
Oh, yeah. Like, none
Okay.
of it's true at all.
While her detractors hoped that she would be gone within a month, Haley was soon hanging out with Shaq, as well as appearing at shows with country star Zach Bryan.
I don't know this.
But it's fair to say that Zach fans were angry that some fans were treated to a guest appearance by Bruce Springsteen, while others got the Hawk Tuah girl. Alongside quitting her job to pursue a new life, Haley has also revealed that she got some pretty creepy offers from her newfound fans, as well as some notable companies.
Lions and the tigers and the bears.
But while there was a bag there, she maintained that there would be no OnlyFans. Instead, she stepped into the real entertainment world.
Trey Young jersey.
In talent agency The Penthouse,
She knows ball.
saw a chance to cash in, announcing her signing by saying, "The world's gone crazy for Haley. I'm glad our team can help guide this rocket ship. All the podcasters are right. Spend 5 minutes with her, and you'll see why she's America's sweetheart." With this kind of momentum on her side, it looked like the Hawk Tuah girl's fame wouldn't be as fleeting as her detractors theorized it would be. But soon, this tale of the American dream would become a nightmare that not only destroyed Haley, but backfired on those who were dumb enough to buy into her image. As Haley continued to try and monetize a meme, she revealed that she set up a podcast called Talk Tuah.
She's literally doing anything to stay relevant.
Does anyone actually give a fuck about her?
Why are we keeping this girl relevant?
Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby.
And to say that the response to its announcement
Hey.
was mixed would be an understatement. As while the first episode with Whitney Cummings, which was sponsored by Jake Paul's Better Network, obtained over 2 million views, but most of which seemed to broadly be to make a mockery of it. I was a miserable alcoholic until I discovered the Talk to a podcast, currently fighting on the front lines in Ukraine, and everyone has called a truce to watch the Talk to a podcast. Since then, those
Bro.
views cascaded down, with no other installment even breaking 1 million, and the lowest ranked episodes that she's released in recent months not even breaking 30K. Aside from
That's
her
still
new
good.
flagship show where fans would get their regular dose of Haley, she also did something which actively seemed to make her the force for good that she spoke about being. This came in the form of Paws Across America, a charity for dogs that helped to get her a lot of support from the public.
Counting down my last 15 minutes. Everybody in the comments is saying how I have 15 minutes of fame, and if that's the case, then I'm going to spend it doing something good. Today, we're taking all of this down to the local animal shelter.
That's
and
good.
donate. On to PetSmart and Splatter.
I was just not
I'm
doing
happy
this
to
for the
announce the
views.
launch of my Paws Across America Fund. Our mission is to bring awareness, advocacy, and financial assistance to animal charities within the United States.
But with one haphazard decision fueled by chasing the bag rather than safeguarding her image, any goodwill that she had was about to evaporate before her eyes. Soon, she would no longer be seen as a harmless meme cashing in while she could, but as a ruthless scammer using her fame to line her pockets and help a whole crew of co-conspirators to do the same. In the months after her initial rise to fame, Haley's winding path through the world of fame and fortune led her to the grifter's paradise that is cryptocurrency, and for a little while, she hinted that there would be involvement on her end in this volatile space.
So after I saw Michael Saylor speak at the Bitcoin conference, I have decided to start putting some money into crypto, and I just want to say, oh my God, thank you so much, Mr. Saylor.
And soon, it was revealed that she'd be selling her very own meme coin, one which commemorated her infamous moment that made her famous. And from the outset, she tried to make it sound like there was notable intentions behind it. Launching the Hawk Tuah token creates a fun, secure, and innovative way for Haley to get even close to her community, a spokesperson said. It not only empowers her fans, but also eliminates the confusion posted by scammers who are constantly releasing unauthorized coins without approval of her name and likeness.
Bro, I never got into cryptocurrency. Me personally, I don't even know what it is to this day, but yeah.
And before long, the day came for it to go on sale.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
But not everything was as it seemed, and for all those who actually purchased it, they were in for a rude awakening. Because Welch's Hawk meme coin would go on to peak at a market capitalization of $490 million shortly after its launch, before then plummeting to 91% within 3 hours. Essentially, this was carried out as a one-day pump and dump to take $3.3 million in profits. Furthermore, 17% of the token supply was allocated to 285 early investors, most of whom offloaded their holdings immediately after the token's launch. The Hawk team also reportedly earned nearly 1.54 million pounds in fees from exchange. Falling from a peak of $490 million to $60 million, this was a disaster for everyone who'd bought in with the hope of making money from it. In the aftermath, many people initially laughed at those who had invested, believing that they got what was coming for them for being so careless with their cash.
Understand.
Yo, why the hell did any of you guys buy a coin being promoted by a dumb that literally became famous off of talking about spitting on dicks? You deserve to get rug pulled if you went ahead and bought a coin that she was pushing. Like, are you fucking stupid? And then a bunch of people got, because, you know, crypto people are simps. Well, that's misogynistic. That's fucked up. And I'm like, no, bro. It's like, bro, this chick's a 304. Don't listen to 304s. Like, 304s typically are not good people. They don't have ethics, right? Because they're thoughts.
But not everyone saw the funny side. For starters, Haley and the team was majorly pressed by CoffeeZilla, who took it upon himself to blow the whole thing up.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Profiting from the rug pull, I think it's relevant.
We didn't
Play on
pull a
Twitter?
rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. That's defamation.
Doc,
You're saying
do the math. Do the math.
Defamation. You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not gonna let me
Bro's
talk?
mic is trash.
You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
Yeah, these people were completely unhinged, unwilling to take any accountability. And
in a subsequent video, he delved into the insider trading which made it possible.
I want to start with the big tweet that kind of set it all off. That would be this by Bubble Maps, which showed 96% of the supply was controlled by the team and was being sent out to a bunch of smaller wallets. The implication being that some of them might be dumping on you. Pretty quickly, the Hawk Tuah girl came in to copy and paste what her team told her to say, which said, team hasn't sold one token and not one key opinion leader was given one free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could through high fees at the start of the launch. And so you see their awful tokenomics here, along with this response. The team hasn't sold one token, and then they post obviously a screenshot of a lot of sells.
Like, I was never a stocks and sales person, bro. I'm still not to this day. I'm not even know what I'm looking at right now. I don't even know what this is.
From insiders who did not have to pay. You can see on the bot side, there's nothing. And then on the sold side, they're making a lot of money. So how did you get free tokens? Well, you were an insider, right?
And courtesy of pre-selling to the value of 2.8 million, it was clear that they took advantage of an audience that was unfamiliar with the marketplace.
And I know what you're thinking. Who falls for this? Well, unfortunately, with situations like this, they're not targeting crypto bros. They're mostly targeting actual fans who've never been involved in, the crypto space before. They don't know any better. And you're gonna hear the guy behind a lot of this say that explicitly.
These are people that are outside of crypto that we're going to be onboarding, and they don't give a shit. They don't even know what a market cap is. They just go, oh, cool, free coin. Now I get to join a community. Cool, done.
Not only did they say it, they sold it in a pitch deck. You can see the Hawk deck here. Massive onboarding event. Hawk will onboard normies. So that's why I just don't buy this thought of, oh, well, if you bought this, you deserve to get scammed. Okay, fine. But a lot of the people who bought it had never bought crypto before. They were targeting those people. They said as much in our call.
As well as raking in
So what's going on? I'm like confused, bro.
Whole host of cash on hidden charges that they were pretending to be incidental.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Haley Welch, and
how much does Haley Welch own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
CoffeeZilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
You know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself?
Now, for these seedy individuals who'd sunk the coin, this was just another ploy in a lifetime full of them. But for Haley, being the face of the con disguised as a genuine financial opportunity for fans was career killing. And to this very day, she's still trying to climb out of the rubble that fell around her. You better talk to a lawyer. How not to get canceled 101. Don't do a pump and dump with a meme coin. To say Haley got her comeuppance for her part in this scam fast would be an understatement. As the news broke, she lost her deal with Jake Paul's Better Network. All the while, her attempts at damage control fell on deaf ears. And soon, she was reduced to tears on a since-deleted episode of her podcast with FaZe Banks, where she attempted to shoot some bail.
I want to start by saying thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to like get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Everything's gonna be good. We're gonna be good. And guys, listen, just as a temperature check, I just want to say, the first thing that she said to me off camera was, the minute you DM'd me, I really wish I just texted you and called you. And that speaks to me because of how I was introduced to crypto, and we'll get into that. But I'm also kind of on the back end of things too. Like, their team's been very forthcoming. My team is vetting them the fuck out right now, and has been for the last week. Thread Guy and Frank, they're gonna be on this episode. It's such a weird blend and mash of worlds. No, don't.
It rolled out.
Don't cry, Haley. It's fine.
Meanwhile, the focus remained on the victims of the scam rather than her, as people who collectively lost 116,695 pounds in the Hawk meme coin filed a lawsuit in the first US District Court in New York. And as the pressure got to its height, Haley suddenly disappeared from public view.
Fees that are being generated, there's an actual
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
In the meantime, the whole scandal became a punchline on podcasts, with people struggling to believe that it even happened in the first place.
I lost $5 million in the Tuah coin.
Oh no!
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get I thought I was gonna.
You're like, I didn't know I was buying coin.
F3 Larry, why you making fun of me, bro? I lost money. I thought I was gonna get some money and get a.
The hack to you too.
Bro, they made it crazy. They made it seem like if you invest in this, you're gonna make money. And she was gonna spit on that thing.
But after a few months in the wilderness, she reemerged as a publicity stunt, adamant that there was more to come.
Breaking news: Haley Welch has been shot. Haley Welch dead. The Hawk Tuah girl has died.
Woo.
Tuah girl is pregnancy rumors after candid photos went viral.
Oh, my bad.
Breaking news: the Hawk Tuah girl is not missing. She's pregnant.
Oh my God. Ooh.
What's going on with that Hawk Tuah chick? She going to jail?
Anywho, do I get a phone call?
The Hawk Tuah girl. No one knows finance quite like Miss Tuah.
Get your ass up. We got stuff to do.
But for all she wanted to restart her time in the limelight, the general public wasn't interested. Go back into your hole. It was better that way. Someone tell grandma she's old news. Scam Tuah. As for what she did during that time off, Haley suggested that it wasn't all about taking the heat off her and was for her own good. Oh, I hate to say this, but it was a much needed mental health. Just, what do you call it? A mental health break, I guess, is what you can call it. I would see my friends, I would go out and eat. That's really about it. I don't ever go out and do much when I'm home. I like being by myself. But the timing of her reemergence was no coincidence either, because prior to her awakening from her slumber, she was exonerated in an SEC probe. The SEC closed the investigation without making any findings against or seeking any monetary sanctions from Haley, said James Salah, Welch's attorney as the news broke. Because they did not bring any action against her, there are no restrictions on what she can do in regards to crypto or securities in the future. The end result of this was that she was finally able to discuss it, and she chose to do so on the newly independent Talk Tuah podcast.
Hey guys, it's finally time that we get into the meme coin disaster and address everything that's going on.
So why are you just now wanting to address everything?
It's something you definitely want to address.
Or does she have a stain right here, bro? Am I tripping? Is this just the aesthetic of this effect, or does she have a poop stain on her bra thing?
But I couldn't at the time because of like all the legal stuff going on. I was in an open investigation going to see the FBI, and then the SEC reached out. Because I mean, I couldn't sit there and defend myself and tell them what happened. I was told not to say nothing.
Over the course of the podcast, her and her best friend Chelsea threw pre-orchestrated questions about everything from the FBI to where she goes from here.
And that's when we get to the point after the coin launch. The feds come to Granny's house and knocked on her door, and she called me having a heart attack, said, "The FBI is here after you. What have you done?" I was like,
What?
As for the big question of if she made off with millions from the scam, Haley claims that she only got $125,000 up front and then was supposed to receive $200K more. However, she has since claimed that the money was all consumed by her legal fees and hiring professionals to help her fight the controversy.
So did you make anything from the coin at all?
So the only thing I made from it wasn't even from the coin. I got paid a marketing fee. That's all I made. I did not make a dime from the coin itself.
So you got paid for promoting it, or?
Just promoting it and putting all the work into it, like the videos and stuff that I do for him to post, that's what I got paid for. But the coin itself, like anything that was raised from that coin, I did not make a dime off of it. But at this point...
So you did all of this, you got in legal trouble, and you didn't make anything from... It's crazy.
Like everything I paid for, like PR crisis, a new lawyer, stuff like that.
All that money went to that?
Every bit of it went to that. So, I mean, I've really come out with nothing.
All the while, she insisted she had no idea the aspects of it weren't on the level.
I don't know, it just kind of sucks. There's people out here that hate me for promoting a coin. It's like Paris Hilton. I mean, she's got cooking stuff out, like cooking appliances. She didn't sit there and take the time to make them. She's just the face of it.
Yeah.
Those are hers, you know?
So that's pretty much like you with the crypto coin.
Yeah, I was just a spokesperson for it. I mean, they pay you for being a spokesperson for it, but it's not actually your coin, if that makes sense.
So did anyone actually lose money from the coin?
See, that's the part I asked about too. So evidently there was like 1.2 million that got lost, but then they done some research and it was like 180K of people's like real money that got lost. Like the rest of it was just like, I don't know, scammers, snipers, whatever they call them on there.
And rather than claiming that she had any ill intent or that she was trying to rob her fans, she suggested her naivety was exploited.
Like most people that have messaged me, they've said like, oh, you know, we lost all of our money for the month. Like I put so much money into this, now we don't have money for the month. I don't know, it just makes me feel really bad that they trusted me and I led them to something that I did not have enough knowledge about. Like I did not have enough knowledge about crypto to be getting involved with it, and I knew that. But I got talked into it and I trusted the wrong people, so that screwed me.
To Haley, this podcast was the Hail Mary to try and clear her name. And although not many, some fans have actually sympathized. I believe her. She could have made millions from OF when she first went viral. Know what she did? Churned it down. Make money off brands and spend it on rescue dogs. She has morals. But it's fair to say that those who are willing to let it slide are a vocal minority. Because for most people, she not only lost all legitimacy by scamming, but is riding on the coattails of the image she once tried to outrun. At times, she's even embracing the villain role, admitting that she is seen as a scammer by her ops. Yet, much like every scammer by her ops.
Hawk Tuah girl to the world, Haley Eileen Welsh to the government, Haley Eileen to Granny, Hey to Pookie, Harley to my friends, Scammer to my ops. So these are how people see her.
Yet, much like everything she's done in recent months, this didn't sit well with fans. No accountability. If you portrayed yourself as a person who has remorse for what you did to people, some of them might give you a second chance. What do you mean, ops? It's not that we're opposed to you. It's the fact that you conducted unethical business practices involving money. The majority of people work hard for their money, and yes, I know, nobody forced them to buy into your crypto chain. Regardless of the situation, your platform lacked transparency. And with the audience having no intention of letting go, she's now trying to lean back into the gimmick that first made her name.
All right, as the official mayor of Nashville, it is my honor on behalf of the whole community to present Miss Haley Welch with this historic plaque. Haley Welch at this spot broke the internet when she said, spit on that thing. Haley, it's my honor to bestow this onto you. Right here, there you go, and Chelsea too, of course. Nashville is a better city because of Miss Haley Welch.
But to be frank, it's no use. These days, she can't even post herself enjoying a seafood boil without the comments being engulfed with inquiries about when she'll make things right with those that lost cash. Whose crypto investment paid for that? Didn't you rob people out of their hard-earned savings? And now, a year on from her fame commencing, it truly feels like she can't outrun the reputation she...
People will never forget, bro. That's one thing digital footprint, and they will never forget, bro. They want to know what they want to know, bro. If they want to change their mind, they'll change their minds. But people don't change, gang.
Created for herself through bad decision making. Hawk Tuah is the greatest fall off ever. I hope her scam money was worth it. These days, Haley can't catch a break. As if her actions hadn't already made her a figure of mockery, she's now being parodied in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia in a less than favorable light.
Her name is Tuah. Her catchphrase was
Chew on that thing. Chew on that thing. She's it. What? I pick her.
Meanwhile, she's still trying to get the bag however she can, being paid to judge bikini contests.
What?
And attempting to hop on TikTok trends. But at this point, it all seems to be amounting to nothing close to the traction she'd once obtained. Today, she still has 203 subscribers for her podcast channel, providing the illusion of a captive audience. But the new Tuah shows are averaging very slim views, and even her big expose didn't get people to gravitate back to it. Instead, people simply want her to go away. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Posting this as a last-ditch effort and still not getting past 14K views in a day is hilarious. A year since her viral video was unleashed to the world, Hailey's career has already had a shelf life that no one expected. But following the coin mishap, she now represents the epitome of taking a meme far past its logical expiration date and overstaying your welcome. But even now, with the public rallying against her, she's adamant that there's another twist in the tale, and she'll be back with a whole new persona. But the only problem is that no one cares to see it. Let's just hope she saves some money, otherwise she might be going back to the Spring Factory after all.
Hey, let me know what y'all think. Love you boys and girls. See y'all next video, man. Peace.